You fell for the old fake Joker guy, Batman.
Batter up!
What's going on, guys? Omega925 back again with another gameplay walkthrough of Batman Return to Arkham City. I'm super stoked, like I said last video, and the fun just never stops. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into this amazing walkthrough.
Figured he was gonna be quick. Still, you can never tell.
So a quick question that I have for you guys. The very first time that you played Arkham City, did you find Azrael each and every time? Because me, I'm not trying to brag or anything, but I did. Now, for this gameplay walkthrough, I'm not gonna lie, I had to look it up. I was like, bro, where in the heck did I find Dude at? Because it was a little bit difficult for me at times. But I just want to ask you guys that because I know it's just one of those things that you, of course, have to look out for. And wherever he is, he'll be at. So y'all let me know in the comments, were you able to find him or did you have to look it up?
The old GCPD building. Freeze must be using one of the old forensic labs. I've got to get in there.
Well, look who it is.
If anyone can hear this, I'm on the roof of the old Gotham FM building. I think it's on the north bank of the Gotham River. Someone's hunting me. I need help.
I would just like to remind you guys that for this gameplay walkthrough, I will not be completing any side missions until the story is fully completed, like the main story mode. Now, will I do this again for Origins and Night? Hell no. But I just want to give you guys a heads up that if you all see me look at a side mission and just completely continue with the main story, this is why. I don't know why I just dived in the water like that. I thought there was land, but I guess I was wrong. But just wanted to keep y'all informed.
Wake up. Do you hear me? Wake up! That's it. We're screwed. What the hell are we gonna do now?
Just a quick thought that I had. You know how funny it would be to consistently mess with and toy with the henchmen and they just get so scared that they just faint? Because I know, like, whenever you go into detective mode and you look over specific people, it'll let you know, like, their heart rate, what mood that they're in, whether they're anxious, whether they're calm, and you just understand how hilarious it would be just to continuously throw a batarang next to them or hit him with an electric charge or something like that, and then they're just like, you know what, and they just completely faint because of how scared they are because Batman is just toying with them. You know how hilarious that would be? I just wanted to put that out there because that's, you know, that's just funny to me.
If I hack this radio, I'll be able to listen into all of Penguin's communications.
Joker's crew are still outside the outfront.
Good. Make sure it stays that way.
Penguin's thugs have got this room locked down tight. I need to find a different way in.
Listen up. Boss wants this place held tight. No one in or out. You see one of Joker's crew, waste them.
What about Batman?
What was that? Kill him too.
Penguin's keeping track of his crew using heartbeat monitors. He'll know each time I take someone out. I need to move quickly.
Come on, wake up! Damn it, he's out cold. Who's screaming? Get over here, there's someone up there! What happened to you? How's he doing this? Leave them. We've got more important things to be looking out for. Show yourself, chicken!
I will say, in the times that I'm just a little bit slow in figuring some things out, I somewhat make up for that when it comes to combat, because I would say for this specific interaction, I was doing pretty good. I was taking these guys out. Now, these last two people, well, it'll be no different.
Someone over here! Man down! Come on, I need help here!
Please, I give up. Look at me. I'm dropping my weapon. You don't need to hurt me.
Where's Freeze?
He's in the museum. Penguin's got him.
I'll have to cut that tongue out of your head, boy. I don't know people telling tales on me.
No. I'm sorry, Mr. Cobblepot. He made me tell him.
You can handle that, man. I'm safe and sound here in my museum. Try and get me if you like. I've got plenty of surprises ready for you if you do. Starting right now.
That doesn't sound good. Alfred,
Hello, sir. Have you retrieved the cure from Mr. Freeze?
there were complications. Penguin has got his hands on Freeze and trapped me in the GCPD building.
You do realize that you will actually die if you don't get this cure soon.
Thanks for reminding me, Alfred. I'm in a police building. Cobblepot's obviously bribed some official into giving him the lock codes for the municipal structures. I'm downloading the unlock codes right now.
See, I told you it'd work. Blow the bridges, cut off the Cloud's forces. Easy. But Mr. Cobblepot, we're stuck too. So, we can't get back. And your point is? Well, it's just, you've left us over here with the Joker's crew. Try and take some of them down before you die, son. You bastard. Tiger Command, this is AT-5. I have visual on the church. Are there signs of life? Thermal scans reveal no movement. It's empty. Good. Leave Cash and his pathetic team to die. They were never part of our mission.
Another thing that I love so much about Arkham City is the fact that there is always something to do if you want to stray away from the main storyline. I mean, of course, yes, you can go for Riddler trophies, or if you want to approach the plethora of side missions that Arkham City has to offer. And I really like that this game implemented, like, intercepting the broadcast to where you can hear, you know, just henchmen, which I know that's not the broadcast, but that's just them in their, you know, own personal space talking about it. But of course, Batman can pick it up. Or, you know, listening in on what Penguin's saying on his broadcast, Hugo Strange, like we were just listening to. And not only is it really cool to be able to approach these side missions, but to really get that exposition in that different form that's not being directly told to us. It's not like, well, hey, I took A, B, and C out of the church, now go find them. No, it's kind of like a third party conversation that of course we're listening in on, and that fills in the exposition of us that we have to go figure out what happened to that medical team and, you know, go from there, which of course we know it's Riddler. And don't get me started.
True. I guess the bad behavior has freaked him out a little.
Protocol 10 will commence in 7 hours.
It's funny. I never figured you as a comedian. What's funny? You know, penguin, chicken. They're both birds.
You're both idiots. Now shut up and let's work out a plan that keeps us alive and doesn't involve birds.
Did you hear that Bruce Wayne had been brought in here? Keep up, man. Penguin went to meet him. How did he know? He's got some kind of deal going with Strange. That's why he's got Freeze down there. Really? What the hell's wrong with you? How come you don't know any of this? I don't know. Maybe I was taking a leak. Well, let me just bring you up to speed. Penguin's got Freeze down in the museum. Figure he's got him to piss off Joker, which is good. But you know the boss. He likes trophies, so he wants Wayne. Batman. Hell, he's got room for Catwoman and the kid Batman hangs out with, too. Yes. Now just make sure the Bat's here. This is where you're good.
Batman in sight.
This is Penguin's turf, you freak. I'm gonna cut you up into tiny pieces for breaking in here.
I don't think I want you breaking into my little home, Batman.
Something's blocking communication back to the Batcave. Penguin must be using military-grade communication disruptors. The only way to crack this security is to destroy them.
Penguin wants this thing powered up. While it's working, no one in this hellhole can use anything that broadcasts out into Gotham.
Look out! It's a bat!
This right here, man, it's just so cool. And I don't know if you realize what I'm talking about, but what I'm meaning by that is this helicopter spotlight. It is a reminder that there is a looming threat, of course, which is Hugo Strange, but it's just the attention to detail, man. I know I've talked about it before. I'm not gonna rant on, maybe, but still, it's just so cool to see that. And then even in some instances, you will hear the command center talk to Hugo Strange, and it's like we have eyes on Batman, and it's like, you know, let him do his thing pretty much. And just that small little detail. It's small, yes, but it's just so cool.
One jammer down. I should look for more.
What's going on out there? One of the jammer signals disappeared. Sorry, Mr. Cobblepot. I don't know. We'll find out. And while you're doing it, make sure the other jammer's safe, or I'll find you and I'll stick with you.
Is it working?
I literally thought I just killed that guy because I don't know why I thought his body got sent more off the ledge and he was about to hit the street below. But luckily, it was just a secondary level that I didn't see. But I know in my Arkham Asylum playthroughs, there was a couple of different times in there where I was like, come on, Batman's got to be killing people at this point. Not because he wants to, but some of these things that he's doing, it's a little bit questionable as far as if that person's going to be able to live after that or not. But that right there, I was like, oh, there's no way you could argue that. But of course, the guy fell on a secondary level and he was fine. Kind of.
His final jammer was activated somewhere underneath Arkham City.
The freaking man!
Penguin sounded pissed.
Batman's been screwing with his plans.
Do those things even work underground? I read the manual. It never said anything about working underground.
I'm telling you, it's him.
It can't be.
It is. Look again. He looks big, right? He's gray.
This poster's gotta be over 100 years old. How can it be the same guy? And even if it was, how did Penguin get him?
I don't know, but I'm sure it is. It's even got a name.
Solomon Grundy? Stupidest name I ever heard.
That's the thing you can hear in the museum. You know, Solomon Grundy, born on a Monday.
You may be right.
It's the bat!
So I don't know about you guys, but that was the very first time I've ever heard that chain of dialogue in this game. However, in my defense, I wasn't actually ever listening all the other times that I've been through this section, because I've played Arkham City a couple of times, and I can guarantee each and every time I got to this part of the game and I saw those henchmen, I immediately took them out, was not caring what they were talking about, and moved on to this section. However, in doing this walkthrough, I was like, you know what? Let me listen in and see if there's anything of interest. And lo and behold, there surely was, because they tell you that you will be coming across Solomon Grundy. Not directly, but they're saying, hey, he's in the museum, and guess what? You come across him. And honestly, it's just another thing to this game's theme of, you know, if you're not paying attention, you can miss it. Because the whole entire story is a bit of a mystery, because you don't know what's going on with Joker, like, entirely. And then to this part, like I did the first couple of times, I missed it because I wasn't looking for it and I wasn't paying attention. And, you know, it just reveals a gigantic piece of information. No pun intended. But just the fine details. But hey, it's the Arkham series. They're going to have them.
Come on, wake up! Damn it, it's out cold! What?
That was the last jammer. I should be able to get into the museum now.
What the hell is happening down there? Hello? Is someone gonna answer me? I'll give you one simple task. Stick up a couple of freaking machines. And what? You couldn't even get that right? I hope Batman broke every bone in your stupid bodies. I hope you're lying there, desperately trying to breathe through fractured ribs and punctured lungs. And if you're not, oh, you'd better summon up whatever strength you've got left and run. 'Cause after I'm done with the Bat, you're all next.
Tiger 7. We are approaching the designated location. The alleyway is empty. Thermal scans show no activity. Hold on. There's a body. It appears to be naked. Heat traces. Not been dead long. Oh, jeez. It looks like someone's cut off his face.
Most unusual. Continue with your patrol, Captain. None of the inmates match this MO. I presume it to be merely a territorial dispute. A message, perhaps?
Affirmative.
Said Batman couldn't get past the jammers.
I did. I don't know how he did it. Penguin said it was impossible. Batman! It's Batman! Arkham City's where you're gonna die! This is where you're gonna die!
This'll be easy, freak. Chop thought he ran a tight ship at all.
You have one missed call.
Ring, ring. I was just remembering when it first occurred to me. It was about 6 months after you left me on that rooftop back at the asylum. As the bones knitted back together, I had plenty of time to think. So how do you keep a secret from the world's greatest detective? Well, do you know? It's easy. You stick it right in front of him, right under his long, pointy nose, and wait.
Arkham, and now the idiot's mayor. Always hated that dude.
Welcome to the site featuring natural history. All visitors must be searched as part of our ongoing commitment to keep you safe and protect the unique collection we have on display. All visitors should be sure to check out our latest attraction, Dangers from the Deep, in the Aquatic Observation Chamber. All visitors with a ticket or concession card can enjoy a discount on the nearby world-famous iceberg mall. The Tyrannosaurus Rex is a bipedal carnivore that roams.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. The very first time that I played this game, that scared the hell out of me. Like, yes, I was a kid when I played this, but I was totally not expecting a gigantic ass dinosaur to like pop up right in front of my face. So yeah, I was a little bit startled. But this time around, you know what? I wasn't. Not because I wasn't paying attention during that part, so it didn't get me. But you know, it didn't get me. So yeah.
This won't take long.
You're safe for now.
Thank God.
You may want to hold off on thanking him until after you've answered my question. Who are you?
Sorry, man. I'm a cop. Gordon sent us in here. I'm from the 13th Precinct, part of the strike team. Been in here since the beginning.
If Gordon sent you, you'll know the code.
Oh, yeah. He said, oh, man, what was it?
The code. Now.
It's Sarah. He said to tell you the code is Sarah.
You're safe, officer.
It's Jones, Batman. Elvis Jones.
Gordon always said he planned on sending your team in.
Yeah, he wanted to know what was going on in here. I guess we found out. There were 10 of us. Hopefully, there still are.
I told Gordon it was too dangerous to send you in. Stay here. If the rest of your team is alive, I'll find them.
Did you find that easy? You were supposed to. That was merely a...
I could use a remote-controlled batarang to trigger switches that are out of reach.
wouldn't do that if I was you. Show him what we got. So, Batman, you here for the cops, the Iceman, or me?
I was only here for Freeze and the hostages. But now, I'm taking you down too.
Ooh, aren't you scary?
You're about to find out.
Am I really? Listen, I'm what you might call a collector. If someone wants it, I like to think I've got it. And if I don't have it, I'll get it. So here's the thing. Back there, I've got a cabinet with your name on it, just waiting to be filled. And, as luck would have it, here you are, standing just where I want you. So, what do you think? Are you gonna be a good boy and give up nicely?
You're not giving orders here anymore, Cobblepot.
I was hoping you'd say that. Look around you. This horrible bunch of psychopaths are all begging to join up with me. But unfortunately for them, I only take the best. And today, best means whoever can kill you. Come on out, lads. It's initiation time.
I swear, I pay attention during these games, but I also never realized that at the end of his, I guess, little speech, he completely hits the dude to his right, I think, in the nuts with his cane. I never saw that. So when I was playing through this game, and I got to this cutscene, and I was a bit confused as well, because I saw the dude on his right just start tweaking out, and he was like, oh! And I was like, what the heck happened? So when I watch it back, I see that he just completely got hit in his no-no square. So I thought that was funny. Also, this section right here, this is every gamer's dream as Batman. Coming across a plethora of different enemies that aren't difficult type of enemies. They just have simplistic melee weapons. They don't have guns, shields, the stun guns or the stun batons, whatever they're called. So this one right here, this was great to be able to play through.
Bring out the big guns. Oh, he doesn't look happy to see you, Batman. Good luck.
I found Penguin.
And Mr. Freeze, have you located the cure yet?
Not yet. The situation is worse than I thought. Penguin has a supply of the Titan formula.
He's got what? How do you get Titan off Arkham Island? What's going on here? Your suit's bio readings are spiking.
Nice of you to join us, Oracle. Alfred, bring Barbara up to speed.
Of course.
But...
I'll be in touch.
Stay where I can see you, Batman. You wouldn't believe the fight the old snowman put up. Still, I got what I wanted. That's all that matters. Hold still, boy.
No! No!
When you're done in here, feel free to join me in the Iceberg Lounge so I can kick your ass again. Enjoy the copsicle.
Over here, please.
The ice looks unstable. I need to move slowly, take my time.
Please, help me. Over here.
Hold on. You should be safe here.
Thank you.
Are you from the 13th Precinct? Where's the rest of your team?
There are two more guys in this room. Penguin froze them up, then went after me. I ran and... well, I guess you saw what happened.
I'll get them. You wait here and try to warm up.
Sorry, Batman. Did I forget to mention my little friend down there? Me, Tiny. Who'd have thought a big fish could be so useful? Not me, that's for sure. He's like a mobile garbage truck. Whatever I drop in that tank just vanishes. Poof. Problem gone.
So I thought that I could jump directly from the ice to the platform, but that wasn't the case, and Free Willy got me. But nevertheless, being in this specific chapter of the game and just being in this museum, it just brings back so many nostalgic memories and just reminds me how excited I was for this game. Because like I said before, I was stoked for Origins, I was amped up for Night, but the hype that I had for Arkham City, unfortunately, was not surpassed by the games that came after this. Because with me being as young as I was and having such a fun time with Asylum, when that very first trailer dropped or that poster dropped for Arkham City, oh, I was on one. I was like, I have to get this game. And I remember pleading with my mom and begging her to, like, please let me get this before Christmas, because this game dropped in November, if I'm not mistaken. And of course, Christmas is right around the corner. So luckily for me, my parents had pecan trees, or pecan, however you'd like to pronounce it. And my mom made a deal with me that if I go outside and I fill up 2 buckets of pecans, she can take them to a location in town and she can sell them and get money for it. And I was like, say less. So every day after school, I was outside picking up the pecans, unshelling them, throwing them in the bucket, rinse and repeat. And sometimes I was out there until, you know, sundown, which was a weird way to say that, but nonetheless, but I was so impatient, and I was so excited to just be able to experience this game that while I was working towards it, I was also watching gameplay walkthroughs and seeing all the spoilers, seeing how everything transpired. In the moment, I was like, dang, this is crazy. And then I played the game shortly after, and I thought to myself, why in the hell did I put myself through this? Why did I just not wait to play it rather than just watch it and then do it directly after? Because when you watch a gameplay walkthrough, you pretty much, you know, you're seeing everything. You're not experiencing it personally from your, well, it is from your perspective, but you know what I mean. And I'll never do it again, but just a funny little story, because this right here was the very first game that I've ever worked for, especially at such a young age, having to be outside and pick up pecans rather than being inside and playing games. Crazy. But hey, I did it.
Tell the boys there's an extra 100 grand in it for whoever brings them in alive. I'm running out of patience. You're running out of people. Let's see what runs out first.
Under this bridge! Right. I found someone!
I've lost one of you idiots. Let's end it there.
Under this bridge! Well, look who it is. This'll teach you for trying to steal from me. You guys go. I'll be alone soon.
I'm one man down. That's not good, is it? Still, I'm sure the rest of you will do your best not to disappoint me.
Penguin gave an order, so move! Man down! Man down!
Stay quiet, and you'll stay safe.
Over here, I...
What's happening in there? Have you lot stopped Batman yet? What about Freezer's suit? Answer me!
saw you clear the room. It's awesome work, man. The name's Tom. Tom Miller.
You're part of Gordon's strike team. I've seen your file.
You have? I mean, yes, sir. Cobblepot's turned this place into a fortress. Someone ratted us out. Me and the boys got grabbed, brought here, and beaten the crap out of.
You're safe now. There are just 2 more of you unaccounted for.
Have you tried the Iceberg Lounge? Cobblepot like to take us in there to beat us up some more. If we're lucky, that's where they are.
You know, in playing as many games as I have, you begin to get acquainted with the voices that you hear in these games. And coming back and playing Arkham City, it's hilarious the amount of characters that not only Nolan North plays, but Troy Baker as well. Because just talking to that police officer just now, I was like, Troy Baker, how many characters do you play in this game? And I know that they both returned for Arkham Knight, and I think Origins as well, if I'm not mistaken. But it's just hilarious because there are so many instances in this game that if you're listening to a specific police officer or if you're listening to a specific thug, you'll hear either Nolan North or Troy Baker, of course, if you're acquainted with their works and stuff, because I played a lot of different games that they have roles in, and I just thought that that was funny because they're amazing voice actors. But coming back and playing this, I'm like, damn, they played this character, that character, just so many different characters. And if I'm wrong, if that police officer wasn't Troy Baker, then shit.
Hello, Batman. I know it's you. What is it? Finally grown a pair and come to fight. You can't win, Batman.
Penguin's position is too strong. I need to find a way to disable his gun. Maybe its maker will have the answer.
What are you waiting for? Yeah, you chicken or... Oh, no. What are you gonna do now? Didn't we tell you that was gonna happen? Sorry. Must have slipped our minds. Maybe you should go look for a can opener. Hell, why bother? Nothing's getting through the security gate. You're trapped out there. You should just turn right. How'd he do that?
Surely no introduction is necessary. A prize-winning crime
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of things that I never caught on to the very first time that I played Batman Arkham City. And this right here, well, it's one of them. I actually never noticed that this was a map of Arkham City, and Penguin and his gang they were strategizing. They were playing a whole game of Risk over here, realizing the areas that they had to take over and all that fun stuff. And, there's a lot of things that's happening in Arkham City, but a main aspect of it is that it's a huge turf war between all these different types of gangs, being Penguin, Joker, Harvey, and of course you have that looming threat of Hugo Strange's Tiger security guards and all that fun stuff. So it's just really cool to see that Penguin and his guys were, trying to strategize and figure out what districts they need to move in on and what they have to do to control Arkham City. Did they do it though? Hell no, but it's still cool to see that they tried.
Strong. You're not so strong. I kill you with one hand. Why won't you die? I'll kill you. Look at you. How can you beat me?
Joker's cure. Where is it?
Forget the clown. I want Cobblepot. He has my suit, my weapons. I'll end him for what he's done to me.
Penguin's mine. You need to stay focused on that cure, or innocent people will die.
You don't understand. I cannot complete my work without it. I must have it. Everything depends on it. Everything.
Penguin is protecting himself with your ice gun. How do I get past it?
Do I look like a fool? Why would I tell you that?
Because if I can't get past it, I won't help you get your suit. Think about it, Victor. You don't look well. If you're gone, what will happen to Nora?
Leave my wife out of this, Batman. Don't let this situation fool you. We are not friends. No!
Today is not a good day to push me, Victor.
Stop! There's a security override chip I built into the suit to stop anyone using my weapons against me.
How did that work out for you?
Why don't you go get the security override and figure out a way to stop him yourself?
It's been a pleasure, Victor. Keep thinking about that cure. I'll get you your suit back.
Alrighty guys, that's going to be an amazing stopping point for this gameplay walkthrough of Return to Arkham City. If you guys have made it all the way to this point in the video, thank you guys so much, as you guys just have no idea how much it means to me. If you guys liked it, hey, feel free to drop that like, comment, and subscribe to definitely see some more gameplay walkthroughs, and keep an eye out because that very next gameplay walkthrough will be dropping very soon.